With just under 10 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, 49ers quarterback Alex Smith took the snap, dropped back to pass and immediately saw Giants linebacker Matthias Kiwanuka rushing toward him, as if Kiwanuka were running straight down Nob Hill. Smith tried to retreat, spinning and turning as he went backward, but there was no escape. Kiwanuka smothered Smith, lingering over his twisted body for just a moment as the Giants' sideline exploded. Across the field, 49ers coach Jim Harbaugh, hands placed firmly on his hips, could only stare. The sack could thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Be seen as the knockout blow from the Giants, although in many ways it came much earlier. After two epic games with San Francisco last season that both hinged on late dramatics, the Giants shredded the 49ers, 26-3, on Sunday in a performance led by their resurgent defense. The defense played outstanding, quarterback Eli Manning said. We were just waiting for them to play like we knew they could play. Kiwanuka's sack was one of 6 for the Giants. Jason Pierre-Paul had 2, and safety Antrel Roll recorded 2 of the Giants' thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. 3 interceptions. The Giants stifled a 49ers offense that entered the game tied for 3rd in the NFL in scoring and that became the first team in league history to record 300 yards passing and 300 yards rushing in one game, in a blowout of Buffalo a week ago. Given those credentials, it seemed unlikely that the 49ers might end up as the lowest-scoring local team in action Sunday. The San Francisco Giants played the St. Louis Cardinals here in the National League Championship Series later, but as the fans at Candlestick Park filed out thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Midway through the fourth quarter, most likely hoping to beat traffic and get home in time for first pitch, that grim reality was impossible to ignore. We came out here with great purpose, Giants coach Tom Coughlin said. I think the defense finally decided they were going to go out there and play, and they did. The Giants' offense, which has so often carried the team, was inconsistent, twice failing to get into the end zone after forcing turnovers but ultimately doing more than enough. Manning passed for just 193 yards and a thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Touchdown, but running back Ahmad Bradshaw flourished for a second straight week, rushing for 116 yards on 27 carries, a worthy follow-up to his 200-yard performance against Cleveland last week. Ahmad is tough, Coughlin said. You're going to have to hog-tie him to get him down. Victor Cruz caught 6 passes for 58 yards, Dominic Hickson had 78 receiving yards, and Hakeem Nicks, playing for the first time since week 2 because of an injured foot and knee, returned with 3 catches for 44 yards. The Giants' most productive offensive player thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Was kicker Lawrence Tynes, who connected on 4 field goals and 2 extra points though one other field goal attempt was blocked. The blowout dampened the matchup that was expected to be emotional. Though the teams are separated by roughly 2,500 miles, the rivalry between the Giants and the 49ers has taken on almost a divisional feel recently. Sunday's meeting was the third between the teams in less than a year, and the increasing familiarity has, not surprisingly, led to a measure of contempt on a variety of levels. On the lighter side was the thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Good-natured trash talk between Giants players and their former teammate Mario Manning, the receiver who joined running back Brandon Jacobs in bolting for the 49ers over the offseason. Jacobs was inactive Sunday. Manning, who finished with 5 catches for 72 yards, said he had stayed in close touch with Nicks, and the two certainly engaged in some banter this past week. As Manning said, nobody is going to say their team is going to lose. But that sort of repartee was tame compared with the back and forth between Cruz and 49ers cornerback Carlos Rogers. The two have a thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Feud that dates to last season, when, after recording an interception, Rogers mocked Cruz's trademark salsa dance. Cruz labeled the act disrespectful and excoriated Rogers in his autobiography, which was published in July. In the build-up to this game, Rodgers initially said he might reprise his not-so-well-intentioned tribute, but then recanted after he was informed, he said, that the dance was designed to be a testament to Cruz's late grandmother. Once Rodgers learned of the family connection, he said, he decided that his mockery was in poor form, though he missed an opportunity to show his thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Restrained when he dropped what would have been a critical interception 5 minutes into the third quarter. The controversy apparently did little to faze Cruz, who happily demonstrated the authentic version of the dance after catching a 6-yard touchdown pass from Manning in the second quarter. That sequence, which capped a 67-yard drive and punished San Francisco Smith for an ugly interception, drew a disgusted reaction from Harbaugh, who waved his hand and shook his head as the Giants celebrated. Harbaugh's frustration was not surprising because he was at the center. Thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Of the most notable exchange of words between the teams. For whatever reason, Harbaugh was particularly miffed after Kevin Gilbride, the Giants' offensive coordinator, said to reporters that 49-yard defensive lineman Justin Smith gets away with murder in terms of holding and twisting opposing